Hi everyone. Today I'd like to talk about why I don't support April Fool's Day. And no, this is not an April Fool's joke. So every year when April 1st approaches, the mind of a lot of people is conditioned by this tradition to try to find some jokes, pranks, or hoaxes to do. Some of those so-called jokes are not even funny, but just plain rude. Sometimes some people will use April Fool's Day as an excuse to act like a bunch of scumbags. So when some news are announced on April 1st, there's a risk that it will be misinterpreted as a joke or ignored. Sometimes it's the opposite. News intended as jokes are taken seriously. Either way, it can lead to confusion, misinformation, and sometimes hoaxes can go terribly wrong and lead to some serious consequences. Be careful because your jokes could turn against you. So here are some of the things that I personally experienced. So sometimes I saw something, on a website, and I really felt like it was an April's Fool's joke. And because the announcement was revealed on April's 1st, but in reality, it wasn't a joke. So it really, really felt like it was an April Fool's joke, yet it still wasn't. Sometimes it was after the fact. So, for example, there was one time where I was reading something on a website, but I didn't check the date and didn't realize that it was April 1st. So sometimes what is said is credible. At some point, maybe a part of you will dub, and then you're going to realize that it was April 1st. But in some cases, you may not even check the date, and you could actually believe that it was real news. Because the thing is that some of those April jokes, are still available to see on some websites long after they're actually uploaded. So you have to be very careful and constantly check the date. So this is something that really annoys me. So April Fool's Day makes people much more suspicious of what others say and do that day. I know that it's just one day, but it shows you that if people were doing that a lot more, it will be a disaster. Imagine if we were doing it once a month, once a week, every day. It wouldn't work. April Fool's Day is completely unnecessary and shall go away. Maybe it was fun when you were younger, but I think that it's time to grow up and stop making April Fool's jokes. So this is yet another thing that I'd like to change. Of course, getting rid of that will just be a small reform and nothing compared to some of the things I plan on doing in the future. One of the other things that I'd like to put an end to is the Santa Claus lie. If you haven't seen my video called The Immorality of the Santa Claus Lie, I recommend you to watch it. So thanks for watching, and see you in another video.